Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. So today I want to kind of talk about 10 body changes, physical changes that happened in my body after I gave birth, after pregnancy. And I kind of want to do my makeup at the same time. I already started because I tried to film already and I didn't like it. So I already have concealer on. But yeah, so I saw Brittany Balin do this video, 10 changes in her body after pregnancy. She didn't do her makeup at the same time, but I don't know, I kind of thought it would be an interesting video to make. I liked watching her video. I was kind of maybe thinking about doing a mommy makeup Monday series where I talk about mommy stuff while I do my makeup on Mondays, but I was also thinking that I don't know if I have enough to talk about every week, but I don't know. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I think it's a cool idea, but I don't know. Let's just get into the 10 physical body changes after I gave birth. So one thing I definitely think has changed, and I think it's a permanent change, is I'm pretty sure my hips are wider. Like, maybe not significantly wider, but I definitely feel like some of my clothes that I wore before pregnancy that fit me, there's a lot that doesn't, that they don't fit me yet, but things that did fit me before and that fit me now are a little bit snugger in my hips. And I don't know exactly what my measurements were before I had Dexter or before I was pregnant, but I think they're like, my hips are like 40 something now. Like, they're pretty wide. Yeah, I don't really know how to show that though, so that's definitely something that has changed in my body. Another thing is having stronger body odor. Brittany did mention this in her video as well, that she has stronger body odor. And yeah, I think that's just something that happens with like hormones. Sorry, there's like a bunch of hair on my face right now. Yeah, I think it's just something that happens with hormones. Hormone changes. I did notice that my BO was different while I was pregnant, but now it's like pretty strong and I have to wear deodorant a lot more than I did like before I was pregnant. I didn't really find that my body odor was that bad, but now I definitely notice it. Especially I've been working out like a few days a week, so that doesn't help. I've been really enjoying using my finger lately to blend out my makeup, which is not super normal for me, because normally I always use my beauty blender, but the other night I tried it and it worked out really well and I was pleasantly surprised. So the third change has been my postpartum hair loss / breakage. Let me zoom in here, get real up close and personal. You can see I have all these little baby hairs here. This was worse, honestly. Like, this wasn't even existing. It didn't exist like a couple months ago, so it's growing back. But like a couple days ago when I put my hair in a bun, it was just like sticking up straight, and here as well. I don't think I had these kind of like sideburny things, but yeah, super fun, super duper fun. So I thought that I was going to be lucky and not lose any hair because it took a while I also thought that because I wasn't breastfeeding that I wasn't going to lose hair. I, for some reason, thought it was only moms who breastfed that lost their hair, but it just took me 4 months to lose my hair. And it's pretty much stopped. I'm 7 months postpartum now, so it really wasn't that bad, not compared to some people. But it did kind of scare me. Like, I would just run my hands through my hair and I just had so much come out. And washing my hair, I had so much hair come out. But it really could have been worse, and I'm glad it wasn't as bad as it could have been, because losing my hair is like a really big fear of mine, so yeah. Number 4 is my boobs and nipple-y area. Obviously I'm not going to show you that, but yeah, so I have never had large breasts. I've always had small little bitties, and when my milk came in, they still were not like big by any means. They were bigger, and I enjoyed it, but they definitely didn't get huge. But once I decided to stop breastfeeding and my milk went away, my boobs went away. Like, I don't necessarily know if they're smaller than what they were before, but they're definitely, I wouldn't even say that they're saggy. They're just not full. They're like empty sacs. I don't know, there's just something about them that is just sad. And obviously I have a lot, like, my skin is looser as well, so that's, you know, probably the reason. My skin is just loose. And with my skin being loose, my nipples are weird. Yeah, it's definitely strange, but, I mean, they're not horrible. It could be a lot worse. But yeah, they're different. Just is what it is. Having kids makes your body interesting. Not bad. Not bad, but interesting for sure. I'm kind of having a hard time seeing what I'm even doing because I don't have a mirror in front of me except for this mirror, and it's like, there's not the greatest lighting in here. I have like a white light lamp shining in front of me. But yeah. Yeah, so weird boobs. Oh, they're also a little bit uneven because I produced more milk in this boob. So they are a little bit lopsided, but whatever. I don't want to go through these so quickly, like before my makeup's even done, so I guess I'm just gonna do some makeup and wait to continue until I got some of my makeup done. It looks like my son is about to wake up. Okay, so another change would be every time I work out and I'm doing like jumping jacks or squats or pretty much anything, I constantly need to pee. I probably pee like 5 times during like an hour workout, something like that. I just need to pee. I'm doing like pelvic floor exercises and stuff like that, but I still need to pee a lot. I felt like I had a lot more to talk about, and I thought this would be a lot more interesting of a video, and I thought I'd have more explanation of things, like, but no, not really. I'm just kind of like, this is what's happening, and that's it. A weird thing that kind of happened, so I have back acne now that I'm not pregnant again, but I had back acne, body acne before I was pregnant. Dexter's waking up. And then while I was pregnant, I had no acne on my back. It cleared up. It was amazing. I had acne on my face, but I didn't have it on my back anymore. But, like, I would say probably a couple months postpartum, I noticed every once in a while to get a little pimple on my, like, shoulders or something. And I would just leave it alone. Like, don't pick at it. Don't pick at it. It'll just make it worse, and it will just continue to spread. And I don't want that, so just leave it alone. So I did. But they just kept, it would disappear, and then another one would come back, and then that one would disappear, and then another one would come back. And now it's just, it's not horrible. It's not as bad as it's been, but it's definitely there, like all over my back again. So that's fun. I don't know why. I have no idea why I got, or why my acne went away. My back acne went away while I was pregnant. Very weird. I have no idea why. Loose skin. That's fun. I have some loose skin. And it is all in, like, my lower belly groin area. I carried a really low, well, not, like, most of my weight was in the lower half of my body. So, like, my lower belly, my thighs, my hips, my legs, that's where I gained most of my weight. I did gain some weight in my arms, but for the most part it was my lower half of my body. And so that all got stretched out, and now I'm left with some loose skin. My lower belly does kind of a weird butt thing, like there's a line, like a indent or something in, like, my lower belly, like my pooch, and it kind of, like, depending on how I'm positioned, it could, like, fold in like a little bump, but it is what it is. Another thing, obviously, I have stretch marks. Again, something I thought I was going to be extremely lucky with. I thought I wasn't going to get any stretch marks. There's absolutely nothing wrong with stretch marks, but so I had Dexter May 19th. In March, I had no stretch marks, other than, like, the stretch marks that I had before I was pregnant, like, that I just had from growing on my sides. They kind of got darker, but I didn't have any new stretch marks at all. My belly looked so smooth. When I had a baby shower, I had my baby shower in March, and, like, I was lucky enough to be able to have a baby shower. This was before all, like, the COVID restrictions happened. But yeah, I was able to have a baby shower, and I was wearing self-tanner, and I showed my brother my stomach, and he said it looked fake. Like, it looked like, I don't know, plastic or something. I had no stretch marks at all. And then, like, just out of nowhere, shortly after that, they just all started appearing. Like, maybe I just didn't notice it because I couldn't really see, like, my lower area, like my vagina area. But, like, I was in the bathroom and I was just looking at myself in the mirror, and I, like, kind of picked up my stomach and noticed that I had some stretch marks, like, my groin area, like, bikini area or whatever you want to call it. And I was like, oh, okay, sure. And then they just kind of all appeared up my belly, like shortly after that. So they happened really quick towards the end of my pregnancy. So I definitely did get them. They're not bad looking right now. They're there, they're noticeable, but they're like light. They kind of were like really purple and dark. I'm assuming because my skin was just super stretched out when I was pregnant. My belly was so big. And so they were a lot darker while I was pregnant. But they were like instantly light once my belly calmed down a little bit. My belly button is a lot deeper than what it was before, like when I wasn't pregnant. Obviously just from the stretching. When I was pregnant, my belly button basically didn't exist. Like, it disappeared pretty much. It was just like this tiny, tiny, tiny little dot. It didn't turn into an outie. I have an innie belly button, and it never popped out. But it just looked like it just kept shrinking. Like, it got really small. Like, it was just like a tiny little belly button slit. It was weird. But now that my belly is not that big anymore, it's deeper and like shaped differently. Like, it's kind of like the only way I can really describe it is like the upper part of my belly button, like the top is kind of like a frown. Like, it's just instead of like a little circle, it's like that probably didn't make sense. My videos always end up being ridiculously long. Even if like I do the mommy Monday makeup thing, Monday makeup, mommy Monday makeup, Monday makeup, Monday, I don't necessarily have to talk about like specifically baby things. Like, I could talk about, I don't know, like TV shows or movies that I'm loving, or I don't know, just like, I guess basically just sitting down with like other mothers and talking about stuff. I don't know. I would like to have some sort of like daily series on my channel because I think those are fun. Like, I have been obsessed with Bailey Sarian right now and her true crime Murder Monday mystery or whatever, Murder Makeup Mondays. Yeah, I've been obsessed with her and her channel and true crime lately. So yeah, if you guys have any ideas, let me know. I don't know if I look good in red lipstick. I feel like it would suit my hair color right now, but plus it's festive. But I've never been like super comfortable in red lipstick. Anyway, I have one more thing left. One more body change. And that is the Diastasis Recti, or the mummy pooch, lower belly pooch. Obviously because, you know, we're super stretched out, it's just kind of bound to happen. And Diastasis Recti is where your abs split and separate because you're growing a baby in there, you know, things move around, make room. Sometimes your abs split. I don't 100%, like, I think I have it, like, I've checked, and, like, I don't, like, it's not bad as it could be, like, it's about, like, one finger width, and basically how to check is, let me show ya. According to, like, other videos I've watched, so I might not be doing this perfectly right, and you probably shouldn't do it on a bed, but that's what we're gonna do. So basically you lay down on your bed, not your bed, your floor, yoga mat, whatever, and you kind of like lift up in a crunch position, and you feel basically above your belly button for your ab gap. And I don't 100% know if I'm doing it right or whatever, but like that's how I found out that mine's like a finger width. I don't know if that's what it normally is. I don't think it's that bad, but I do definitely have the lower belly pooch that happens with pregnancy. And I'm like trying to tighten it up, but I don't know how much I will actually be able to tighten it up. I'm doing a lot of like resistance training, weight workouts. So I'm doing that full body weights, resistance training 3 days a week. And if I have the time or energy, I really should be doing it more, but doing workouts specifically for Diastasis Recti, like yoga for it or whatever. There's a bunch of videos online that I've done. Yeah, brushing my hair. This is my new hair color. What do you guys think? I was just kind of over the blonde. I really like having blonde hair, but I can't keep up with it, unfortunately, and my roots were getting really bad, and I've tried highlighting it myself and stuff, and I don't know, it's just not, I don't know. I got bored of it, and I've been wanting to dye my hair brown. This is kind of like a reddish brown, which I do really like. I found the blonde kind of washed me out. Like, it was basically the same color as my skin. I would look at like photos of myself that like people, like family members took of me, like just random photos that I didn't take myself that weren't posed or whatever. But like I just noticed that like my hair and my skin color just looked the same. And yeah, the ends of my hair were super ashy. And yeah, I don't know, it was just weird, but this is my hair color now, and I'm not going to bleach it anymore, I say, because I don't want to chop my hair off again like I did that one time. Something that I want to say before I leave, every body is beautiful, and if you had a baby, your body is freaking awesome. Even if you hadn't had a baby, your body's awesome too, but just, it's crazy and amazing what our bodies can do. Like, I carried a baby for 9 months. I birthed that baby. I was in labor for 20 hours. He had a huge head. It was over the 90th percentile. He was 9 pounds, 3 ounces. He was a big baby. And like, we did that. We, us women, can grow a life in our body. And that's just awesome. And honestly, like, sorry, my nose is itchy. I had pretty bad body dysmorphia before I was pregnant. I'm still struggling with it, I will be honest. But it's a lot better. And before, when I would work out and diet, it was because I hated my body. And now I'm not dieting. I am, you know, trying to not overeat and like eat a right amount of calories to get back down to my pregnancy weight while also working out. But now I'm doing that because I love my body. Like, I have gained so much respect for my body because of what it did. And I had this realization, like, if my body is strong enough to freaking push out a massive baby from a size, like a little tiny hole and that stretch. Like, if my body's strong enough to do that, then I'm strong enough to treat my body right and love my body. So I just wanted to say that. I didn't want to like make this video and like it come off negative in any way, because it's not. It's just, I'm just trying to be real, and this is just what happened with my body. Yeah. I know Brittany's video really helped me like accept my body a little bit more. So I'm just hoping that maybe this will do the same for someone else. I don't know. But it's definitely not something to be scared of when you're having a baby or you're thinking about getting pregnant. Like, your body's going to change, but it's not bad. And it's kind of amazing. So yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please feel free to give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to stay tuned for more videos. And if you have any ideas for the whole Mummy Makeup Mondays thing that I might do, if I can figure out some video ideas. If you have any, let me know. Yeah. Alright. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.